Have you ever heard an egocentric person admits being egocentric? I haven't. They will never admit that they are egocentric, especially if they are hurting you because of them being egocentric. But from my perspective, from my experience, there are some ways to recognize them. The first thing that egocentric people do is use the evil egocentric card on the people they have around them. Usually the people they have around them is the people pleasers. And this evil egocentric card defeats every thought the people pleaser had about maybe, just maybe, walking away of this person because I think that he's an egocentric and I'm suffering around it. So maybe I should walk. Oh shit! He used the evil egocentric card on me. It means that I am staying. I am a previous people pleaser. And when I started to ask questions, like doubting the person that I am pleasing, maybe he's not good for me. Maybe I should walk away. Maybe I would, before walking away, I would go to him and ask him why he's taking from me, why he's doing all of this stuff, why always I have to give and always he has to take, and he's so mean and he's taking me for granted. Maybe I need to walk away. Maybe I need to have some space. The egocentric person would not like it because they want to take from you. And they will give you so many excuses on why they have nothing to give and they can only take from you. And you must give it to them. And although all of the reasons they have to continue taking from you, and you have the courage, like finally, to put a boundary and to say, no, I'm not giving you anymore. And it takes courage because it's going to end the relationship. They take the card. And they, as the egocentric, will say to you, how dare you? You are an egocentric. How dare you thinking about yourself when I am here a victim of life? I'm miserable, I'm suffering, and now you are taking everything from me and walking away? You are an evil egocentric. This is how I see it happening. This is how I felt when the egocentric people came to me and told me that I'm an egocentric. And because they don't use it as a compliment, they immediately they like put it on you. Bam! And for you as a people pleaser, this is like the worst thing that a person can tell you. Because people pleasers, at least me personally, I hated egocentric people because I was suffering around them. I was going towards them because this is how my ego felt needed. And I was a people pleaser because I needed to survive. If I will not please, if I will not disguise myself and walk on eggshells around people, they would not love me. For me, in my reality, loving me without me suffering, without me only giving, it's impossible. So this is why when people just truly love me, I didn't appreciate them many times. I was looking for the people who didn't give a shit about me, but gave a shit about all the things I can take. So for me, it's like the worst thing you can say. Personally, the people who said to me the egocentric and used this card that was the hurtful, like the was for me very hurtful, was my mom and her partner, who were taken from me for years. And when I just had enough and decided to stand and put boundaries, he sent my mother to me because he would never talk to me, as if he's like the king and I'm like a slave in the house. So he sent my mother to say to me that I'm an egocentric, to trigger why you do it, because it's a manipulation. So I would throw away my boundaries. Oh my God, I'm not an egocentric. Oh my God, I will continue, do whatever you, my lords, want me to do. I will continue not think about myself and think only about you, because I'm not an egocentric and all at all, and obviously you are not as well. When my mom came to me and told me that I'm an egocentric, and I was like, maybe I was living in a different reality for years and came here and appeared from out of nowhere, and here I was egocentric because I really like look at my mom and I said, oh my God, you're delusional. You are delusional. What is going on? It was plenty of years ago, luckily. But this is a technique. This is a manipulation tool that works. An egocentric person will use the evil egocentric card on a person who's not egocentric to market the word egocentric as a horrible thing for the people pleaser, for the people who give a shit about how they make other people feel. So the egocentric are very smart. Even if you think they're stupid, you know what? You don't need to be so smart to manipulate. You can be the stupidest person on the planet, and you can manipulate successfully people. Just you need to, luckily, if you're lucky, you will find people who this is their trigger. You know, this is why. You think smart people manipulated me? No. Yeah. I'm going to put my ego aside. Very stupid people manipulated me. And I was manipulated. I fell into their trap. Like the bzz. What is it called? I forgot. You say this when you don't speak English. Like when I forgot. The bzz fell to the trap of the... What's happening? I forgot. I forgot the names of the animals. Fly, the buzzes fly, and a spider. You see, I just had to like give my brain some couple of seconds to mix all of the language. Wait. Which language do you want? This wasn't happening. You want English? Wait a second. Started to search in my brain how to say those words. So yeah, I was like a fly. Bam! I was a fly who was flying in to the spider trap. I sighed, but I didn't care. I was flying to surrender myself to the spider. And spiders are not stupid like the people who manipulated me, but this is why I'm here sharing with you my knowledge. I know I have this knowledge from my personal experience, unfortunately. The second technique of a true egocentric person, an evil egocentric, who's hurting. So let me ask you a question. How can you take from people without making them suspect of your acts, of you being evil? Because usually when egocentric people take, they are not appreciating. They will commend you to give them. They will not even ask sometimes, because they know that you will give. So if I know that you will give me, no matter, why would I even bother to be nice? It's energy, and I have zero. So I will commend. And even though they commend, so let's say you take and you commend, what you have to do to not look like the villain that you are. Just become the victim. And becoming a victim, it's very easy. Because the only thing that you need to do, it's not to become, it's not even to act, it's just to use your words. That's it. Say things that you will notice, that will make other people do this, feel sorry for you. Bam, you are a victim. Now I want to ask you if you recognize this pattern. With actions on a daily basis, the person will walk around as if he or she is the king or the queen. They will command. They will do what they want. They will have things. You will look at them and they have. They live by their rules. So you say, maybe they don't need me. Maybe I'm just like, what the hell? For me, it was that my mom, I was hearing all the time that we have no money and we have no money. Therefore, I had to pay for the bills when I was 16 and started to pay. But at the same time, my mother and her partner wasn't paying for anything at all. They were going out every Friday. I was going to work. I was a waitress and I was working for 10 hours, Friday and Saturday. They were going out, clubbing. I was here and we have zero money. We have no money. Every Friday they were going out, buying new stuff, booking a trip. You see, the actions, the living, we live. So I was thinking to myself, well, maybe they don't need my money anymore. Maybe I don't have to pay for everything anymore because I see that they are like living their lives. So I would go, have the courage. Because the last time that I had the courage to say something, for like some reason, I was evil, I was egocentric. So I had the courage again to go and say and ask for, maybe you don't need my money. It seems like you're having fun. And the fridge is empty. So like, why you're going and clubbing, but the fridge is empty? And you will ask the questions. And we are living our best life. They will go from here, clubbing and going. And watch me on social media. They will, what? How dare you say it? When I was your age, I had nothing. When I was 5 years old, something happened to me, and from that on, until now, 40 years later, I'm traumatic. And I can't live like that. How dare you're coming to me? You don't see the fridge is empty. You don't want to have, it's our time to live. How dare you say something to us? We are so miserable. We are so hurt. We don't have money at all. Like they switch from how they act on a daily basis. The moment you say something, they say, what? They weren't like walking around like that. They become the victim. They have a legitimate reason to take from you because you're like that, and you need to give us at your age. Now we're struggling. And if there is someone like that, and you make him, I was making my mom be like that, and her partner, like, how dare she tell us that? If I'm talking with a person and he becomes like that, so he's the victim, and if I'm making him look like that, so, oh my God, I'm the villain. No. I'm so sorry for asking. I will never ask again. Of course you are the victim. There are plenty of things that just doesn't match. This person, it's like he lives two lives at the same time in front of you. You are aware for his two eyes. You are aware of the two lives. And he even doesn't try to disguise it because this person knows that the victim or the villain egocentric you are will work. So we know that he needs to give an act like once in couple of months, and the other time he just can be whoever it truly are. You know, because when people show you who they are, believe them. when you say something, they present to you that they have nothing to give. And like it was for me, it was, oh my God, my mom is cleaning houses and we have nothing in the fridge, and all of the things we have in our house is like things that someone didn't need, and he bought new sofa, so they give it to us. And same for my room. And you were living like your reality, it was poor people reality. But at the same time, you were like looking at it was like as if I am the one who is poor, and I have money and I have to give plenty of my money to my poor mother and her partner. And they show me that they just live however they want. These people present to you that they take from you because they have no other choice. They would be so happy if they would have something to give. But they act as if they just don't. And why you have to remind me that I'm such a horrible mother? I want to say that my mom has changed. If you already saw my other videos, you know that the relationship is way better now, and she's aware of all of the mistakes that she did, and her husband is a partner that they are still together is a fucking piece of shit. Still until this day, I'm not talking to him, and I forgive him. I'm working on it. These people will act as if they have nothing to give, and that the world is horrible, and they are traumatic, and everything is horrible. And therefore, but they see that you have, they see it. So therefore, because they have nothing and you have, you must give it to them. As if you took it from them, but you never took anything from them. If I have, it doesn't mean that I have to give all everything that I have to you. And it doesn't mean that because people who don't have to take and take and take. And legitimize it by, I had trauma 40 years ago. When I was 4, someone took my candy away. I'm not saying that traumas aren't exist, although Adlerian psychology would say that. But your traumas, it's not an excuse to take from people. Your traumas, it's not an excuse to hurt people, and be aware of it. Like maybe you hurt someone and you don't know about it, and the moment a person would come to you and say, yo, listen, you're hurting me. Oh my God, I don't want to hurt you. I'm so sorry. I will stop. I will understand your boundaries. But when you know, when a person tells you that he's hurt and you are offended because he's hurt, how dare you be hurt at me? So they continue to act the same way that they know that it's hurting you, and they are legitimizing it by their traumas. I don't give a shit. You are 40 years old. It's not it's fucking not my problem. I wasn't the one who created your trauma. Why I have to suffer? And it's truly suffering around those people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm happy for you. If you don't know what I'm talking about because you're denied it, the truth will set you free. Because people first deny it, especially when it's parents involved. With parents, you are in a huge denial. Parents, family members, that it's possible that the person who needs to protect you and see you and love you, it's the person who hurting you the most. If you know what I'm talking about and you don't deny it and you just understand that this is your reality, I'm happy to show you that you're not alone. And I'm sure that there are many people who've been through this thing with parents, with people around us, because when you have this type of parent, you will be the same with other people. And me personally, I would be so happy to hear someone say those things to me in the past. I needed to hear them, but no one said it to me. Because how dare I say horrible things about my parents? But yeah, I'm here to legitimize it, that it's happening, and I'm happy to talk about it. And I'm happy to show you that you are not an evil egocentric person. This is why I am very careful and very aware when I'm around people who act in a way that you see that they try to show other people that they are weak, that they are suffering, that they need someone powerful to become their superhero who will save them from their horrible life and from their horrible reality. This is how they find the people, and we all want to become superheroes, right? We all want to be around people who see us as powerful. And oh my God, I will save you. But in reality, it's not saving one time, as you see in the movies, that the superhero saves this victim and that's it, save other people. You will understand that you were fooled by this person who was never a victim, is a villain. And true victim, you will become the true victim. You will become the puppet. And he will become the puppet master. And yeah, the moment you will recognize it, that you are the puppet, and you will see him, oh, he's the puppet master, and you will come and say, hey, you are not okay. I'm offended by you. Suddenly it will flip. You are the puppet master, he's the puppet. How dare you? Yeah, you will, when you will see that this person is not a victim, the moment you will see it and you will say something about it, this is the moment that you will become the villain. Something very important that I have understood about egocentric people is that who take from you, who act as if they are victims, or just use the evil egocentric card on you whenever you have something to say or a problem with their actions. They are not aware of their behavior. They are not sitting at home and like, meh, creating the master plan. This is how they survive. If I'm a people pleaser and I feel that I can survive only if other people are happy, those people feel that they can survive only if this is how they act. It's working for them. They understood at some age that this behavior, these things that you say, and these faces and this acting, it's working. So this is the reality. And because these people who take, mean people who take and destroy and command, they have zero. They have nothing. Why? Because all of the things they have, they are taken from others. So all of these books I took from everyone. And then someday a person who's a people pleaser and I'm the villain says, that's enough, I'm leaving. When he leaves, he takes all of these books, right? Because these books are not mine. I took it from them. So this person is taking himself, and when he's taking himself, he's taking all of the books. But in my reality, these books are mine already. They are on my shelf. Because what is yours becomes mine. What I take from you, it's not yours anymore. It's mine. And it doesn't have to be physical stuff. Your energy that I take, it's mine. When I'm listening to a person crying all the time, and I give him my energy vampires, and when I decide to leave, I'm leaving with the energy that I have. I'm walking away, and he's like, boom, you took the energy that he collected. They don't never collect money. If there is a person who gives me money, and when they stop giving me money, where is my money? You took, because when a person's walk away, he's walking away with my money, because my money, my resources is that person. In their reality, when a people pleaser is walking away from them, is not only walking away, is taking all of their stuff, because they have nothing. So they truly see you as the villain. They truly see you as a horrible person who takes from them everything they have. And they truly hate you for that. And they truly go and tell everyone how horrible you are because you took everything from them. And they truly tell it, and everyone will believe them because they are really believe it. Well, what's funny, not funny at all, but they are going crazy for exactly how they behave towards you. They take from you everything, right? And you just there shutting up and giving them. And they take and take. And they just don't realize that all the things that they have, it's not theirs. It belongs to the people who sat there, shut the fuck up, and gave them everything. And this is why when you make this decision of putting a boundary, they will freak out. They will talk shit about you with everyone. Unfortunately. And also a cool explanation that I heard, it's not only that your things belong to them, it's you. You are on this planet Earth to serve them. And only them. Not the world. Them. You are here only for me. So you are their possession. Possession. This is why people who know both of you will hear from this person a story of a victim who have nothing, and you are the evil egocentric person who were so angry and said, I'm taking myself and everything that you have and walk away. And then the people who are around this person, obviously they're going to hate you, but this is also their technique, the egocentric people, to find new people, because you are out. They need to find someone new. Who's going to be the person who's going to sit there like that and listen to that? Oh no, she did what? She left and took everything. What? Oh my God, what can I give you? What can I give you? Bam! A new person, a new people pleaser in my pocket. Boom! I don't need you. Fuck you. I have a new one. This is how they do it. In my opinion, from my perspective, from my also personal experience. So here we are ending the story that I took you, this path of understanding plenty of things. So I'm going to make, one, what are the things that we are learning? What are the things that we've learned from this video? If you have more to share, share. I will share what I've learned from me writing it. First thing, and I think that maybe it's the most important thing, it's to remember and know that many times victims are just villains in disguise. The second thing that I've learned here is to say that, yeah, I'm going to think about myself, because having the courage to walk away from these people, it's deciding that I'm thinking about myself. And if I'm going to say it, and if a person or people have a problem with that, and I will say, yeah, I'm thinking about myself here, and I'm choosing myself. It's not a bad thing. It's not being egocentric. It's a wonderful thing. And saying that shows that you are not the bad person who takes from everyone. I'm here out loud saying it. The third thing that took me a long time to accept it is that it's okay to be the villain in other people's stories. What can I do? If thinking about myself loudly, if putting boundaries will make me the villain in other people's stories, and many more people will believe them, well, what can I do? It's not, I have no control of it. If people decide to judge me without hearing my side of the story, it also tells me about them. So it's a win-win for me. And yeah, it's painful, but decide what you want to suffer. You want to suffer around egocentric people, or you want to suffer from being a villain for a while. It is what it is. The first thing is, don't believe everything you hear. The villain can tell you whatever he wants you. The villain can tell you fucking everything. People can tell you, I can tell you everything that I want. Don't believe everything. Don't. Ask questions. And this is how villains succeed as victims, because people believe the story. And they believe the story so much that when the villain is acting like the villain, but after that just saying a couple of words that the victim would do, people believe that. So don't stop believing everything. Stop listening with your ears. Now don't stop. Listen with your ears, but also with your eyes. Watch how the person behaves. Watch what the person is showing you, not what they're saying to you. And the fifth thing, the last one, is there are always two sides of the story. To know the truth, you have to listen to both sides, and to like that, like a camera, to be aware of everything, to be aware also of the history. And it's impossible. But this is the only way to at least know a bit of the truth. So if you decide to listen only to one person and judge the other without truly listen to him, without judgment, as I said, like a camera, it's very easy to fool you. Very. So be aware of being fooled. And thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that I helped you today in some way. This story, this perspective. I would be happy to read your perspective. So please share it in the comments, your perspective on this subject. If you have always something that I said on the video, or something that you want to say as well, that is connected in some way. So thank you so much. I wish you a magical day full of magical adventures. And choose yourself and say it out loud. Because an egocentric would never admit it. Ha! Gotcha.